Hello everyone. I'm just giving you a little preview of my library right now to show you some of the vast number of books and topics I have available to us for review and contemplation of topics. If anything on here grabs you, please feel free to let me know, because I am going to be speaking on a number of esoteric topics on this channel. I think we have fabulous political psychics and intuitives, tarot readers, all of the above put together. So I'm not going to necessarily step into that arena. I will leave it to more gifted hands. But I do want to discuss a variety of topics. I may have mentioned in my little warm-up that I have a lot of years being involved in the work of Edgar Cayce. And I think one of the first things I would like to tackle is his interpretation of Revelations. I think he gives a very interesting overview from his perspective of how the book of Revelations actually is speaking about our 7 lower chakra centers and how things will manifest on the planet as we get in later times, which obviously he's been off the planet now for almost 90 years. Well, not quite that long, but nearly so. So yes, there have been a number of changes. And I'm just going to do a quick to let you see who's talking to you. It's me, just me, little old me. I am retired and been away from tech long enough now, sadly, that I'm having a devil of a time of getting this worked out as to how to... I know content videos, it looks like that's the way to go, but I even wanted to just put up a, coming soon under construction banner so y'all know that someone is living and breathing around this channel. But we'll get there. I'll get there. And I may have to employ my son or oldest grandson to come up and help me. But either way, we will get it done. But this is our library, such as it is. It is the contents of the lending library that I had years ago in my antique and collectible shop, where I also housed the thought continuum, which was my lending library. So all these wonderful books sitting here with no one to enjoy them but me. And I want to make sure that we can do this. So I do have lots of stones and crystals. That's going to be some of the things we're going to look at. And I know Nancy Jean is going to be doing more on crystals, and I'm going to be following that work as well, because she's very knowledgeable. Loving her grids, giving me wonderful ideas about doing more in the way of grid work personally. And I may share some of that with you just to add another voice to that work. But either way, it's a learning process, as is so much in these days and times. I can't believe that many, many years ago now, back in the 70s, I actually was on the cutting edge of computers as they were really starting up. I was in the Silicon Valley working in think tanks like at HP and some of the others out there, and actually working, doing basic programming. So a lot of things have changed from that time. But that gives you a little bit of an idea. This is one of my favorites. It's a beautiful dolphin mermaid. Our living room is done in an ocean theme. We thought we were going to be coastal dwellers. And I'm a big believer in triplicity, which means the rule of 3. So we have tried 3 different times to find land, to find a situation that would take us down to the coast and it just wouldn't come together. So we finally decided, okay, we need to look at a different way of doing this. And so we brought the coast to us. And this room is housed with the beautiful artwork, beautiful photographers up here in Oregon, where I am. And we went ahead and we're picking up pieces of art that we wanted to have, and we've incorporated it into this room. So I'm sharing this with you. My color may be a little off, and I apologize. It's just the kind of phone I have. I try to be low tech, so that may have to shift at some point if this thing really takes off. And I find that I'm needing to do more and more content. But this is a beautiful mantle that my husband and I collaborated on to make it happen. This was his first experience in trying to make this, and I thought he did a beautiful job. So that goes across. Oh, there's my singing bowl and my plethora of, yeah, I have a lot of decks. Those are just a few. I have more underneath on the shelf. I think I counted last time. I have like 50 something decks. It's really kind of a lot. I need to settle down. This is some artwork that we picked up on our trip to Canada that we finished off this corner of the room. So there you have it. I'm going to keep this short. And this is just really a test video just for me to start going through the paces and figure out how to get this done. And so that I can give y'all some good content going forward. And I hope you bring a good, healthy dose of patience when you come to my channel, because it's all a learning process, right? And I'm all about constant learning, so I'm learning. There we go. This is just the other side of the library. What you're looking at right now is the Great Invocation, if that's something that you're familiar with. And let me just go up a little closer to it so you might be able to read it if you are not, because it is an awesome thing to know. And this is another something. This was in my wellness room at my shop. So just to help people get in the right mind space before I would do energy work on them. And I would do that work with stones and crystals. I did that work in my home as well. So as I said, I've been a lifelong, if you read the little clip I put in, I've been a lifelong studier of the esoteric and seeker of that, and lived it in many lifetimes. So this calling has come to me this last fall, that this is next steps that I need to be doing right now. And so I am doing that. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you, getting with y'all, and getting more videos up so that we can get rolling on this. And hopefully you're going to be very good at feedback to let me know what content you want, what you're most interested in, and I will focus that direction. So thank you, everyone, and we'll be at this soon. BJ's Esoteric Musings signing off. Bye-bye.